Okay, good evening. This is Angie at Chicken Scratch, and today is Tuesday, June 21st. So just let me know if you can hear me. Okay, I'm just looking for that first comment, or a couple. Okay, I see there's a few of y'all here. Just let me know if you can hear me. Hopefully you can. Okay, hi, yes, perfect. Okay, you can hear me. Okay, so give me just a second. I'm going to head over to the other platform and just really quickly let them know that we are live. We are live. Here's the link. It did not work earlier today for some reason. I don't know why. Okay. How are y'all doing? Yeah, so this is my second time going live today. Earlier at 3 o'clock, I shared my holiday catalog haul and the last chance list. Oh, you know what? It's actually not letting me post on my... What is going on? Okay, we are... Let's try again. We are live on YouTube. I guess you know who is having a problem with that. Okay, so let me get the link again. Sorry, guys. Just give me just a second. Copy. Just because I know that some people are looking for the video. Okay, boom. I put it in the comments, so hopefully they can find us. Let me show y'all what I figured out today. Let me see. Let me pull this up. Watch this. This is really cool. Select all. And look, I'm right here in the corner. What do y'all think? I don't know. Like, you really need to see my face the whole time. But we have that option tonight. Okay, so good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Really quickly, is this going to be backwards? Let's see. We have free shipping today only. And, oh, it's not backwards. Yay. Yeah, free shipping today only. Stampin' Up! Orders. It's $75 or more. So I know in the old days it used to be on $50 orders, but those days have passed. So if you need me to place your order tonight, as soon as I sign off the live video, I'm available. So I'd be happy to enter your orders for you. I've already done a few today, so just let me know. What other housekeeping notes do I have? Is there any questions that we have before we get started? If you're using the chat box, click on live chat. Yeah. Thank you, Chris. That's very nice. I could not have shown my face last week with COVID. Oh my gosh. I looked terrible. Yeah, it's hot here. Let's see. It says that it says it's only 93, but it's not 93. It's hotter than that. Okay, we're going to make a really cute project. Look, isn't it so cute? And watch, it opens up like this. So I have a question for y'all really quickly. Do you want my face in the corner in the circle, or do you just want the camera to be just the project? Yeah, so let me know in the comments section. Just let me know, how do we word that? You can just say project only or stamping only. But if you want my face in the corner, I'd be happy to do it. I will say this. I make a lot of expressions. Like y'all don't already know that. I have a hard time making eye contact with the camera. Well, that's because it's up there and I'm looking straight. Uh, yeah, y'all want the face in the corner? Okay, so I'm going to warn y'all. I make lots of faces, especially when I'm stamping. So here it goes. Okay, so we're going to switch it around and show my hands. Select all, and here I am. Peace. Okay. I may take it off later. I don't know. We'll see if it messes me up. Okay, so I've got the measurements all ready for you. So I know I have lots of people that love getting the measurements. So I'm going to share them a couple different times. Here's all the measurements for the project tonight, and it will be available on the free PDF tomorrow. This is box template 81. Yeah. Okay. So there's that. And again, here's the box. Isn't it so cute? Now I did goof up or mess up one time. Actually, two times. Let me fix this real quick. Okay. There's that. I was not supposed to put Calypso Coral right here. So I messed up. That's just supposed to be Sahara Sand. Okay. But it's so cute. This is in the annual catalog. Okay, I already talked about free shipping. I gave you the measurements. Host code gift, we'll talk about that in a little bit because in addition to the free shipping, I'm also letting you choose whatever stamp and blend markers if you use this host code. Yeah, so I'm not the only one that makes funny faces. Yeah, I make a lot of faces. I don't know why though. Anyway, okay. So what we're going to do, these are all the pieces, but because I already gave you all the measurements, I'll set that there again for just a minute. I'm not going to go over them now like I normally do. So that's going to save a little bit of time because I already have it listed. And I just realized that I forgot some not whisper white, Rutro. I forgot some basic white. Okay, so what we're going to do first, the only thing that we stamped, the only thing I stamped was thanks. That's it. Everything else is either die cutting or the paper. So we have very little stamping to do. We'll go ahead and get that done real quick. I'm using Memento ink, and the stamp set is, let me get it, Happier Than Happy. And we're using the bundle. So like I said, we're only using, look, did y'all notice? Hello, baby, and welcome. So this would be cute for the baby shower, right? Okay. Oh, you know what I just realized? I need my eyes. So here we go. Ugh, I got fingerprints on them. Hold on. Now. Much better. I should have stamped that at the bottom, but it'll be fine. So we're going to set that aside, and then now we're going to, I've already got my circle here for the focal point there. So we'll set both of these aside, and then the little bear, where is he? He's in here. I remember cutting him. There he is. Okay, I'm going to get my paper snips, which is right here, and I'm going to fussy cut. I'm going to fussy cut it, and it doesn't have to be perfect because, and let me explain this. When you fussy cut something and it's laying on top of basic white, it's not noticeable when you mess up. So it don't have to be perfect, okay? If you're adding it on top of a colored piece of cardstock, you can kind of see the white edges. Okay, here we go. I'm not going to look at comments while I'm trying to fussy cut. And I'm not going to talk. I'm sorry I don't have a joke for you tonight. I really tried, and I just completely ran out of time. I bet I've had 20 phone calls today. I kid you not, between uh, placing customer orders, talking to Downline, talking to Brooke, Chase, Jessica, David. It's been like Grand Central Station, which is fine because I feel good. So that's all good. And why did I share that? I don't know. Yeah, it has been like Grand Central Station, but it certainly makes the day go by quick. Okay, so cute, right? Now, that's trash. That's trash. Let's go ahead and make the box, and then we'll do all the die cutting. So let me show you the box template. I haven't drawn it out yet. So here's, uh-oh. Is that right? Yeah, it's right. Just ignore me. Hey, is the lighting okay? Do I need to turn on any lights? I just realized that I don't have a single light on in here except for my overhead lighting. In the comment section or the live chat section, let me know if I need to, oh, you know what? I'm going to do something real quick. I'm going to get all fancy. Look, how's that? Isn't that neat? And look, I can make it smaller. I better take it off. It's distracting, isn't it? The lighting's good. Okay, thanks to Google Fiber. I love Google Fiber. Okay. Sahara sand. And I'm going to use the Simply Scored scoring tool. And we are scoring both pieces at 1 3/4 on all four sides. So 1 3/4, 1 3/4, 1 3/4, 1 3/4. Do the same thing on the other side. Whew, I almost lost my bear. 1 3/4, 1 3/4, again, and again. Okay. Isn't that amazing that I don't need lights when I'm using Google Fiber? In fact, it's almost too light, isn't it? It looks like I have a shadow on my hair. I have to tell y'all, I'm fixing to change my hair again. Okay, so I'm going to fold, lane swerve there. I'm going to fold on the score lines and burnish with the bone folder. I am going to add some dark back into my hair. So I feel like the blonde is washing me out a little too much. So I'm not getting rid of the blonde, but I'm going to add in some dark. Or I'm going to have my lady add in some dark. Oh, this is your favorite sweet. I love it. It makes me happy. I could set this here so we could look at it. Okay, so the first piece is going to be the top of the box. So that's this one. So what I'm going to do is remove these two blocks. So this one and this one. Okay, there's that part, which is technically up there. And then down here, I'm going to cut up to the score line, up to the score line. I'm going to fold that up and get that out of my way. And then I'm going to cut from the bottom corner like that. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here, except, hold on, I got to have a fan. All of a sudden, I'm getting hot. Let me know if that messes up the sound. Just in the chat box, you can say, turn your fan off. Uh-oh, did I score it the wrong thing? Hold on, let me check. Okay, that one's 1 3/4. Sometimes the way the camera's angled, 1 3/4. 1 3/4. Okay, that one's correct. 1 3/4. 1 3/4. 1 3/4. Yeah, I scored it at 1 3/4 on all of them. It's just kind of the camera is kind of angled this way a little. Yeah, so it should be good. Thank you, Robin. Okay, so now back to this. Lane swerve number 2. So here's how it looks right this minute. So we need to angle cut the sides. So I'm going to get my paper trimmer and I'm going to open this up and I'm going to fold this away so that I don't accidentally cut that. And I'm going to place, I got to make sure y'all can see it. I'm going to place the, okay, great. You can't hear the fan. Awesome. Yeah. Otherwise, I might have a heat stroke. So I'm going to place the tip right there and then right there. I think y'all can see it pretty good, right? The visual's pretty good. So I'm just going to cut up like that. And then I'm going to flip this over, flip that down, and do the exact same thing. So line that up, line that up. Yeah. And cut. So there's that piece. So we're done with that with one small thing. We want to use our retired circle punch and notch that for the opening. Okay. Now we're going to work on the base of the box, which is this piece. So we're going to cut up to the score line, fold this up, and then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to cut at an angle. And then we're going to repeat that same process over here on this side. Hey, did y'all notice I got a new ring? Look at this little ring here. Isn't it very dainty and cute? I don't know, maybe y'all don't like it. I like it. And it's not, it doesn't distract you from my projects, right? Okay, so we are done with cutting all that, so we can assemble. What adhesive do I want to use? I think I'm going to use my liquid glue. So I'm going to add liquid glue to all 4 tabs, okay? And this will take a minute, but the liquid glue works really well. You did notice it? I got it online from a company called, it looks better down here. It's called Catbird. Isn't that a cool name? I was just like, Catbird? Let me check that out. Okay, now over here. I like supporting small businesses, you know, especially nowadays. Okay. I'm going to hold this for a second, and then the base of our box will be done. And when I'm done making the project, if you guys want me to get my candy box out and we can try different candies, I just put a chick stand in there because it fits perfectly. Now for this one, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put liquid glue on these 2 tabs. and glue them right there. So I'm getting near the end of this one. I like things that I can wear and I'd never have to take them off. So like when I go to bed, the only thing I take off jewelry wise is my Apple Watch because it needs to charge. Okay, now to assemble or to assemble this, we're going to glue this piece right here to the back of our box. So this is going to be the front. Yeah. It's going to fit just like that. And you can decide which side you want to be. It both works about the same. Okay, so I'm just going to raise this up and put my liquid glue here. And fold that, and we're just going to hold it for just a second. I can turn the fan off now. Oh, it's so much better without the fan. Okay, so now this is how it looks, and I'm just going to open that up for a second and just press and make sure that my glue stuck. Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to add our Designer Series paper. So again, all the measurements are here, and they'll be on the free PDF tomorrow. So I'm going to add the first piece to Calypso Coral. Okay, so turn this over. David's in California today, and he said it was 105 when he called me. Hi, Linda. So now this is going to go on top. So did anybody wait for tonight's project before they placed their order for free shipping? I know I had a couple people that said they were going to wait until after I made the project. Yeah, because you're going to want this. This is in the annual catalog, so you don't have to wait till July. It's available now. Okay, there's that one. Now for the sides, this one's going to go here. And I'm going to add the little heart paper on top. You could use the other pattern if you wanted, but yeah, you could use this side if you wanted. I love the paper. I love the stamp set. I will tell you that when I first saw it, I laughed at it because I was like, this is a little funny, but it's just so cute, right? I think I got a little too much glue on that one. It's because I'm talking. Wendy said they're having a cold spell today at 110. Oh, goodness gracious. See, I told y'all earlier, I'm not going to complain about the weather because I know that it could be so much worse, right? Okay, so now I'm going to do the same thing. These are the side panels, And I'm going to add the Designer Series paper and then add it to the box. I probably shouldn't have done that just now because now I'll probably get that on me. Oh, goodness gracious. What do you call a bear with no teeth? I want to say a gummy bear, but what's the answer? A gummy bear. Yeah. Thank you for that. You got another one? Yeah, I meant to look up bear jokes today and I just ran out of time. Okay, now let's add these. I should start keeping track of how many liquid glues I go through in a year. That would be a really interesting number. Statistics. I can't say the word. Y'all say it for me. Statistic? Okay, and now this one. Make sure it fits. Yep. So while I was sick, I watched Outlander season 5. And so I only watch them once they become available on Netflix. And now I'm all caught up and now I'm all sad. Who knows when season 6 is going to get posted on Netflix? Oh man, that is quite the show, isn't it? Okay, so far, look how cute that is. Now we're going to take the circle and we're going to add it on top. Right in the middle. And he's going to go right there. Hopefully I didn't throw the greeting in the floor. Nope, I didn't. Here it is. So now we're going to cut out the greeting. And I'm going to cheat and use my little teeny tiny trimmer. Okay. That's not close enough. So I'm going to use my scissors and trim it down. Oh goodness, somebody had no power. Brookie had no power the other night for a couple hours. So multiple of y'all have had no power. Oh, that's terrible. Hopefully you have it now, right? Okay, that I'm going to add with a little mini dimensional. And it is not cut straight on purpose. Okay, so now we have some die cutting to do. So we're going to cut out the tree, the stump, and the mushrooms. Yeah, okay. Let me reach over here and get that. I will like season 6. I have to tell you, that show makes me cry really hard. Like, it's so sad. Yeah. Do y'all cry a lot on Outlander? Okay, we're going to cut a couple of these at the same time. Let me show you the dies we're using. So I already cut out the basic white stitch circle, so that one's already done. Now we're going to cut out the tree with Pear Pizzazz and the outline of the stump with soft suede, and then the other part of the stump with crumb cake. I don't know why I'm laughing. It just, the stump sounds funny, don't it? Whew, that almost went in the floor. Whew, scared me. Okay, now we have to cut, smooth that right there. We have to cut the little mushrooms. Now, let me tell you, the mushroom dies do not exactly match these little mushrooms, but it matches enough for me to call it done. Is it perfect? Nope. But you know what? It's okay. It don't have to be. So I'm going to use a little piece of my Post-it tape and cut this out. And then I'm going to take the little one, come here, and I'm going to cut this one with that. Again, it's not perfect, but it doesn't have to be. You could fussy cut it with your, you could stamp it too. Okay, let's check these out and see how good they look, or how bad they look. Not too shabby. It could be better, but I'm calling it done. It's a little crooked, but like I said, you could stamp it. Here's the stamps. So you can stamp these, and then those do match the dies. Let me get this out of the way. Did we cut everything? Yep, we did. So I'm going to take a little teeny tiny break for just a second. I'm not leaving, not going anywhere. I'm just going to remind everyone, free shipping today only. And then today is the last day to enter to win Chick Candy 143. So it has the Nature's Print stamp set, the Natural Prints dies, a sample of the Sun Prints paper, a chick stand, and this fabric basket. So you get 2 entries for every $50 you order, and then leave a comment on that blog post and you get another entry. Okay? Now, we'll complete this project. Get all my pieces back in here. Okay, come on, little mushroom. So we're going to add the tree down here with liquid glue. I'm going to get my silicone craft sheet again. Linda asked about bingo. So I'm gonna that, you know what, Linda, that's a great conversation because I feel like I left y'all high and dry. And I know some of y'all know what happened and some of you did not, because the subject is very sensitive, and it's okay that I tell y'all now because I think I can finally say it without crying. But my husband's best friend in Kansas died on October 30th, and then my best friend's son died on November 28th. So 2 months in a row, the unthinkable happened. And so my priorities have had to go back to my friends and my family. And yeah, you know, so Keith and Jen has their lake house faces our lake house. And he passed away right there on his front porch, facing our front porch. So my priority is, you know, spending time with David this year. Not that we don't already spend a lot of time together, but he and Keith used to go to the lake house a lot together, and now he's not here. And the same thing with Tracy. I've tried to spend as much time with them as I can, and my priorities had to change this year. So I'm sorry, and I couldn't say very much online because, you know, it feels a little disrespectful to talk about that, you know, online. I don't know. I mean, it just feels a little not right. So I had to stop doing all of that stuff because I needed to be able to be available for everyone um, when they needed me. Yeah. So I had to stop all events. And I know that you guys really loved bingo. And I really loved it as well. Um, and I've not been able to set a date again because it's still just been, not even a year. So I I can't set dates just yet, basically. Sorry. But I'm not going anywhere. Y'all know I'm a lifer. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator forever. There are going to be some years that I'm going to work really hard. And then there's going to be some years that I'm looking for my take your pick tool if you're wondering. And I said I was going to be able to say that and not cry. Yeah, so there's going to be some years that I'm not going to be my best, but I'm not going anywhere. So, yeah. Hopefully that didn't scare some of y'all off. Sorry. It just, um, yeah, sorry. Not to bring us down or anything. Did I lose my people? Did anybody leave me? Don't leave me. No, just kidding. Actually, I'm not kidding. That's the beauty of what we're doing, though. As a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, we can pick and choose what we focus on, what we do. If there's years that we have to back off, we can back off. That's the beauty of all of this. And plus the community, you guys, even though I've not even met so many of y'all, I feel like I really know you. And I know y'all feel the same way too. Like we're a family. And if it was just something to deal with me, I'm an open book. I tell y'all anytime I get sick or break a toenail. No, I'm kidding. I don't share that. But I'm always sharing stuff about my illnesses and when I had thyroid cancer and Chase's bone tumor and all that. But when it's somebody else's story, it just, it's sensitive. So these are what are they called? I love these things. These are the Fun Flower Resin Shapes. And people that use my host code, sorry, I'm going to have to get a tissue. I could take the camera off my face. I probably should. People that used my host code earlier this month, I believe this is your gift that you're getting. I'm pretty sure. Now I'm gonna have to check myself. Okay, so what do you think? Pretty darn cute, right? So it opens up. Oh, wait, one more thing. I got to repunch that half circle so that okay. Now, see, I made a boo-boo right there and added Calypso Coral. This is how it's really supposed to look. So it holds a chick stand, but it will also hold a liquid glue diagonally. Is that the right word? Oh, I love the hearts. Thank you. Yeah, so it holds lots of things. The box measures 3.5 by 3.5. So it's a nice size box, right? I'm going to open up my drawer here and I can show you some other things that'll fit in there. So these caramel apple with peanuts, that fits in there. Look at this. This is a tape measure. A 6-foot tape measure. Plus room for a whole lot more. Look, a little mini charm pack. So it would hold a couple of those. It'll also hold some, I love these. These are some Lori Holt buttons. And then, let's see, a little hand sanitizer will fit in there. So I know a lot of you guys like to use, yes, Post-it notes will fit. So here's a Post-it note. And because the box measures 3.5 by 3.5, Post-it notes measure 3 by 3. Thank you, Judy. Will it hold dimensionals? It will not, because dimensionals measure 4 and an eighth by 3 and 5/8. So no, it won't hold dimensionals, but it will hold Post-it notes perfect. So here's my little Post-it note holder. Isn't she cute? And yeah, I have 2 of these. So yeah, so it'll hold Post-it notes. Thank you. So Mary Catherine wants to know, how do y'all type those hearts in? If I knew, I would tell you. I don't know. I think if you're on your phone, you can use the emojis to do it. Yeah. Any other items y'all want to know about? It will hold Tic Tacs also. That's about the extent of my loot. I love it. So this is box template, what did I say, 81. And I will have the PDF available for you guys tomorrow. So again, there's free shipping today. Oh, and I forgot to do this. So look, I can do all these little, look at that. Judy said that that on the iPad, they're on the keyboard. And look, I can say thank you or thanks. Oh, and look, free shipping today only. Hide that. I can take my glasses off now. I've already made the project. Okay, so she said, look under your keyboard on the phone and click on the emoji button. Does that help you? Okay, I'm going to scroll back now. So we're done with the project. I'm going to show you the measurements one more time, because I know that some of you guys arrived late. So here's the measurements, and they will be on the free PDF tomorrow. Now, so for those of you that are watching the recording after the fact, you're more than welcome to tell me to just hide my face next time. What was the other thing I was going to say? Oh yeah, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Pretty please with sugar on top. Okay, now I'm going to look for questions, because I'll probably forget to say that at the end of the video, which I really need to remember that, right? So looking for questions. I scored it correctly. I think y'all are like the group earlier today. Not too many questions. Let's see. Y'all are talking about ice cream. It makes me want ice cream. Thank you guys again for all your awesome comments. Yeah. So how to enter to win. So you're talking about Chick Candy. So the way you enter to win is you can go over to Chick Candy 143, the blog post, scroll all the way down to the bottom of the blog post, and you'll see the comments, and just post a comment. And then Becky, you already placed an order today, so you get 2 entries for every $50 you order. So what I do when it's over, I create this spreadsheet, and everyone that leaves a comment goes on the spreadsheet. And then I go to my reports on the Stampin' Up! Website, and I copy and paste all the orders. And then everyone that ordered 50, I add a line and they get another entry. And then everyone that orders, like, the more The higher it goes, the more entries you get. So then, like, every time I post the winner, I always tell y'all how many entries there were, just so you can have them. I don't know, so I can be transparent. So I can show you guys the, what's that called? Social proof. Yeah, social proof. Okay, I'm still looking for questions now. I'm glad y'all like the box. It's so cute. I don't have a mini bundt. I don't have a Hostess mini bundt cake to try, but I do know that they do fit because the box is 3.5 by 3.5, and I know that those are a little bit smaller than that size. So yeah, the baby, our granddaughter, is due on September 4th. Yes, September 4th. We're excited. Y'all should see. Do y'all want to see the baby bed in my bedroom? I'm going to show y'all. Maybe if I can find it real quick. So I bought a grandparent's baby bed, and it's in our bedroom. And every time I buy an article of clothing, I hang it on the side of the bed. So like every day when I'm in my bedroom, I get to see the visual of all the stuff I've bought her. Okay, where is this picture? You guys have got to see it. It's a cute, cute, cute bed. It's white. It's iron. It's a mini one. So it doesn't take up, a lot of space. Okay, so let's see if y'all can see this. Actually, I've added to it. Look at how cute this corner is. Do you see it? There's a glare, but yeah. Oh, I still got the padding on there, and that's the mattress in there. But I've bought her a little Hungry Caterpillar squishy book and some Slumberkins. And this one is Aristocat dress. And this one is a little pink sweatshirt. And look at this little thing. I bought that in Utah when I was there in March. I'm so excited. Talk about lane swerve. You mentioned the granddaughter. Oh, y'all. So Ann says she's getting one in July. Wow, that's early. Patricia asked, are they telling us the name? No. Well, I tell you what. They're going to name her when she's born. So they have a couple names, but they're going to wait until they see her. So yeah, they're going to wait until they see her face, and then they're going to name her. So I can't do any monogramming right now, but that's okay. I just can't wait. Shauna, the free shipping special ends at midnight, like 11:59 Mountain Time. I will tell y'all, if you wait till the last minute, the system's going to be bogged down because so many people wait till the last minute. I will be sending out another reminder in a couple hours, but don't wait till the last minute because all the last minute people will be trying to order, and it's going to be churning very slowly. Yeah. 11:59 Mountain Time. Yeah. Let's see. Jill says she normally sticks her tongue out when she's concentrating. I'm not sure what I do when I concentrate. I just know I make a lot of faces, like non-stop faces. I'm very animated. Maybe not in a good way. Okay, any other questions? Did I make a baby quilt? I did make a baby quilt, and I'm working on my third baby quilt. I still need to have the first one quilted. I got to take it to a long arm quilter, and then the third one that I'm working on for her, I'm hand stitching. I showed y'all that a couple weeks ago. It's all little hexagons, and every time I'm in the car or on an airplane, I sew a little more, and I think I'm up to 33 hexagons. My goal is to have it done by the time she's born, but I don't know. I'd love for her to bring her home with the hexagon quilt since I hand stitched all of it, but we'll see. Yes, Sue, and you got your order in very early this morning. That was smart. I don't know if there's been anything that's gone on back order yet. I will look really quick before I sign off. Let's see. Ordering, inventory status. Ah, the Sunny Splash stamp set is on back order. Goodness gracious. That just happened today. So if you had your heart set on that one, it will be back. I don't know. It just went on non-orderable today. The Blooming Happiness, that's been on back order for a while. The black gingham ribbon is on low inventory. Huh. I'm looking at this. Liquid glue is also on low inventory. I keep a pretty good stash of that stuff myself. Okay, so Mary Catherine said she got the hexagon rulers and the fabric and she's hooked. I'm hooked on it too. Absolutely. All of my hexagons are actually upstairs right now. It's almost time to give another picture update of them. They're looking quite beautiful. Vicky says, I will be forever changed for the better. You think you love your kids? Wait till you get a grandbaby. Oh, that's nice. I already I told David I could quite easily become obsessed, and I think that maybe all grandmothers, right? All grandmothers do, right? Kathy says the tea boutique is not available. So there's a bunch of things that are not available, but a lot of them were already on the unavailable list. But the new things that were added today, it looked like, was that swimsuit stamp set. I agree. Never get low on liquid glue. What time is it? 7:51. Yeah, I couldn't make 2 projects tonight because I couldn't. Yeah. Any other questions before I sign off? I'm trying to think. What else do I have to share with y'all? I think that's it. Unless y'all have a question for me. Oh, that's nice, Rachel. So her granddaughter is named after her. I have to say that I don't meet very many Angies. Do y'all? Like I could never ask them to name the grandbaby after me because I don't even know many Angies. Very few. I think it's an older name. Right? Yeah. Do you hear any? Well, it's Angela, but I don't go by Angela. Only people who call me Angela are doctors, right? Yes, some 3x3 envelopes will fit in here because this is 3.5 by 3.5. So the envelopes will fit in here and the cards will fit in here. Yeah, so this would be a perfect box of cards. Yeah. Your niece is named Angie and oh, hi Debbie. You know, I think that Debbie is still a popular name, and Deborah's still in fact, I know a lot of Debbies and Deborahs, but I don't know of many Angies. Yeah. Rachel, I'd be interested to hear how old your niece is. Yeah, I'm Angela technically, but I don't ever go by Angela. The only thing that goes by Angela is my passport and driver's license. Hey, there's an Angie, but you go by Angela. Yeah, my sister Kim. Of course, I call her Kim, but for work and everything, she prefers Kimberly, and I'm like, wow, that's like Kimberly Kennedy. Of course, now that's not her last name now. That's her maiden name. But that's long to spell out. I like that mine is very short now. She's 40. Yeah. I don't know. Let me know if y'all. So Angela that's on here, Angela, are you over 40 or under 40? Oh my goodness. So Sue Ann says she has 4 Angies in her Sunday school class. That's interesting. Huh. Well, maybe it's making a comeback. Yeah. I don't know. I don't dislike my name. I'm just saying that I don't know any young people named Angie. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I haven't had dinner. I've got phone calls to make. But again, one more reminder. You're never supposed to. I know. I'm sorry. Not to put you on the spot. You know, I think that we were talking earlier today about ages. And the one benefit to being over 50 is that people don't question you anymore. Like when you're in your 30s, people are still trying to prove you wrong. And you know what I mean? But like once you get over 50, people don't really question you. They're like, okay, she's old enough to know. So that's the one thing, like, I don't mind being my age because now I don't have to convince people. Because I'm not one of those that have to be right about everything. Like, if I'm wrong, I'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. You're right. I'm wrong. But we all know some people that they have to be right about everything. Do y'all know people like that? I'm friends with a lot of those. What's my point about that? Oh, yeah. So, but being over 50, a lot of people don't question you anymore. They're like, yeah, she knows what she's talking about. Okay, so there is an under 40 Angie. So good. Okay, I'm going to sign off. This has been fun. Thank you guys so much. My next live video is next Tuesday at 7 p.m. Unless something crazy wonky wonk gets thrown out there. By the way, so before I sign off, we did not get any notification of this free stamping special until Saturday. So I was at the lake and didn't know about it until I got home. So I know a couple people were upset that they had ordered last week, and I did not know about it. We did not know about it. We were not notified about it until Saturday. So sorry for the late notice, but it was out of my control. Yes, Becky, you can call me. Did you say that? Yes, you can call me again. I'll be here. Vivian, have you requested a catalog from me, and have you ordered from me? I will say that since sales have dropped quite a bit this year, I'm mainly shipping catalogs to people that have placed orders with me. Not that I won't send a catalog to someone, but things are a little tight this year, and so I'm really trying to encourage people to place an order, and then I'll be happy to send the catalogs. If you've already requested one, let me know. Send me an email. Where's my email at? Let's see. Right here. helpdesk@chickenscratch.com. Can you see that? Yeah. Send me an email, okay? Okay, you guys have a good night. Thank you so much.